Good job. I actually finished recording this a few minutes back, and I just noticed that 25-minute video, the mic were not turned on. Good job. All right. Okay. So I am pretty sure you guys are here for a reason, and I don't blame you for that. Yes, I am officially suspended for 12 months. I'm also officially the only guy in Malaysia that had 2 show cause letter. There you go. From someone. Okay, so here's what we're gonna be talking about, right? Here's what we're gonna be talking about. So I posted yesterday of the conversations that I have with my coach about me getting a ban and a suspension, right? So I'm pretty sure, like, yeah. So because of that, I've decided the Q&A. I'm gonna answer anything regarding of that ban or the suspension on here. On here, and along with some of the other questions as well. Right. Okay. So here's part of the questions that I get about the ban, like. Someone asked why they ban user. What's that thing called? Blur that. Or why did bro get banned? Blur the name. Or what happened to investigations? Blur the name. Someone even asked, can you stand for the exco still? Blur the name. So yes, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that. Oh, by the way, that story has an all-time high views. So now it has freaking 1,142 views with like 101 shares and 48 replies. Yeah, can you see that? Never mind, you might not be able to see that. But yeah, that's the highest view I've ever get on a story, man. There you go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that thing a month ago on the 27th or something. There's a lot of like postings, yada yada yada. Me calling out 2 people. I didn't name the people, yes, but the issue was I accidentally named the federation, so I'm sorry about that. So this is why I did what I did. Reason why I did what I did is because I have this thing since about a year ago, where they announced that they're gonna be opening a I'm saying this, like, they could go anywhere they want, and you could like subsidize maybe like 50% of it. And if the funds run out, At least everyone get a piece of it. Logistic for your equipment or whatever, like storage places are very cheap. I know that you had a storage place somewhere, but I guess you guys owe that person too much and blocked that person and, you know, pissed off that person, and maybe that's how you do not get that place anymore, right? I don't know. These are all baseless accusations. But again, so far I think I haven't mentioned names. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's like. But again, this decision was made by the people that were voted by people. Now this is also a part that I'm disappointed with myself. Not disappointed with them, disappointed with myself first, because I've never voted. I just realized that the last time that it's voting season, I just told everyone, please do not nominate me, and then just left the room. And I think like people that like some of the, again, these are free work, right? I'm being honest with you. If you know how to make money, you would have known how to pay these people, and these jobs wouldn't have been free, and people would have been more inclined to work with you. If people don't really not like you, people will step out and try to work with you. But because people really doesn't really like you guys so much, that's why the people don't want to work with you, i.e. this person. So yeah, and technically because we voted for them, whatever vote they make, whatever decisions they make, triumphed all. There you go. Yeah, that's it. So those are the reason why I did what I did. The other two stuff, like the debt, that's just a stepping stone. By the way, I am still not okay with a man threatening a female. Yeah, I'm just not okay with that. We have proof. I'm not gonna show the proof. If you DM me and say, "Where's the threatening part?" I'm not gonna show that. You are like that person's best friend. You've been like fat lies. Like, I'm not like, just because you don't have that proof doesn't mean that we have to show those proof. Okay. And again, it's not always about you. It's not always about me too, right? Okay. So now, because I accidentally use those words where I say that they misappropriate the funds, when I meant to say that they could have handled the fund better. So that's it. That's one strike. Second of all was, so I received a letter 3 years ago too, and that letter was basically saying that, your complaint channel should be via email, right? Not via social media. And again, I brought it to social media. I'm so sorry, man. I guess like that email it's not really like important to me, so I just put it aside. Now, and then another one would be the fact that I'm like damaging the image of the federation, and the federation is the image of the sport, I guess. So I'm damaging the sport that I've been growing, and the sport that I love the most. Interesting. I guess I'm bad for the sport, right? So yeah, that's why I got banned, or suspended. 6 months means no nationals. 6 months review, but if let's say 12 months means no nationals, no international comps next year. Yes sir, good job. I can't defend my title, so congratulations to my class, you got an easy win. It's okay, I'm still gonna train here. Like I told my coach, like just because I'm not competing doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like give it my all. I'm still gonna like train, and I'm still gonna do my best. For God's sake, like tomorrow I have to do 232.5 squats, and next week let's hope we can touch 240. Yeah, there's that. And then, so how are the other two people who had that issue? Well, through the letter, they voluntarily stepped down. That's it. They just stepped down. There's nothing, because we never complained about them. They did not damage the image of the sport or the federation, so there's nothing. They can go and compete whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. One of them are in Uzbekistan. One of them are, I don't know where the hell that he is. Hopefully not trying to like make me disappear. But yeah, in a way that your president is no longer your president, your treasurer is no longer your treasurer. There you go. And your team captain is no longer your team captain. I just got stripped off too. And honestly, a few weeks ago I talked to my clients, and even before all of this, I already told her that I feel like I want to like lay off the team captain stuff because of this reason, where let's say i.e. someone of the chosen one in the team showed up here and did something that is not accepted at the gym, right? If I always wonder, if I talk to that person, would that person see me as Hisham the athlete, or that person see me as Hisham the gym owner, or that person see me as a team captain, right? So it creates this conflict, and I can handle that conflict, but I don't know if they can. So not having one of that conflict would helps a lot. But I guess I don't have to do the job. They just strip me off. But one person, because of this person, I felt like a bit sad actually, because this person was saying that whoever that is there replacing me were not voted to be there, right? They voted for me. Some of you guys voted for me, and I'm sorry that I've done all of this and let you guys down. Unfortunately, some of the stuff that I work backside. I'm just gonna take everything away, sorry. And just to be clear, because I know some people think that because of the title is how I get all of these like networks and sponsorships and all that. I'm sorry, but you're very wrong. Just being the team captain doesn't really help anything. Majority of the sponsorship that I have is by myself, by my hard work. So some of you guys ask, can this brand sponsor you, sponsor you, sponsor you? What do you guys give back to them? Medals are not enough. Medals are not enough these days. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just something like that. So what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? Well, here's my thought, right? I might, like, again, not the best thoughts, but like this brand that I have right now, how many of you guys are out there because of this brand? How many of you guys out there chosen and voted if it wasn't because of this brand, right? Of course, I have to be grateful that because of you guys, this brand is what it is today. But yeah, I just want you to ponder on that and think about that. I don't owe you, actually. You don't owe me too, I guess. But think about that, right? Just think. And do I regret? Yes, because the amount of stuff, the amount of like cost, the amount of stress that I've had, like for example, whenever like I remember there's like 3 events that we sponsored, and the amount of like what's the word that those accountants were using, like assets depreciation that I have from events is so high. Not just that, but having to close the gym, having to rearrange a lot of stuff is a lot of stress on one person. And mind you not, I opened the gym when I was like 24, right? And I don't have any partners. So all of that I did, and this is what I get? Like, bro, really makes my ears like go very warm, because I just feel like, you know, you guys got voted, you guys are up there, and you guys lost your roots. And don't worry, I'm not here to bring out any like dirty laundry up anymore. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. So and then okay. So yeah, that I think that should be one. Oh yeah, can I stand as an exco? I don't know. I don't know. You guys can always try next year. Just give it a try. So some of the questions that I'm gonna put on here as well, that's gonna be somewhat long, will be ponder us pros and cons of continuous building programs versus programming blocks. So I think this one he was talking about like continuous program of like peaking every cycle, stuff like that, versus the traditional one having hypertrophy, strength, peak and stuff. So I feel like both the pros, honestly, for the continuous one, it just keeps you like ready the whole year. So if you, let's say you're someone who competes like 2 to 3 times a year, having a continuous block helps, because like you are always primed to do your singles, yada 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 yada, and you are at like your fatigue level is gonna be like a bit more manageable, right? Versus, but then the cons of having this is the fact that sometimes you get bored of it, you get tired of it. So that's why. Now programming with blocks, like i.e. having the hypertrophy, strength, yada yada, is a bit more fun, because you can do a lot more stuff, especially the accessories and things like that. Now the cons is the fact that you have to specifically give a longer time to have all of these hypertrophy blocks. Like having 1 or 2 months of hypertrophy is actually not enough. So if you could give like 16 weeks of hypertrophy and then moving into like 8 weeks of strength and then 4 weeks of peak, I think that would be okay. But majority of the time people think hypertrophy just needed like 2 blocks. I don't think that's enough, honestly. The cons of it is you are not ready the whole time. If you are someone who don't compete for too long, I guess like this guy who have 12 months free, I can do a lot of hypertrophy, right? And then not just that, but also like sometimes with hypertrophy you need to be careful because the volume is going to be high, and volume is not king as well sometimes. Okay, Now, the next one that I'm gonna answer would be currently having super tight schedule and could only train one time per week. Is it acceptable to prep for a competition when I'm 8 weeks out? Depends on your expectation of the outcome of your competition. If let's say you feel like you're just doing it for experience, by all means go ahead. If you really want to win, I don't think that you'll be primed for it. You can prove me wrong by winning, but I think like set your expectation properly. It should really help you on that. Any thoughts on a 1-year-old lifter deadlifting with a visibly rounded lumbar spine and still increasing in weight? Well, my personal preference will always be, if you have a coach, I will not touch you or talk to you at all. You just do whatever you want. If you are non-coached, I would see, like, if let's say you come to this gym, I would see like what make you do that. I don't really give it free advices because my clients pays me, but also at the same time, if let's say I feel like you're gonna hurt yourself, then I will let you know. But if let's say that is your condition, I'm just gonna let it. Oh yeah, the battery died just now, man. Sorry. Yeah, we literally have like a lot of this, man, like crazy. So yeah, personally, if let's say someone is like doing something wrong, like a bad squat or like a bad bench or whatever, I wouldn't really like say anything to them unless they ask. I would give some tips, but my thoughts will always be like, just let that person do whatever he wants or she wants. If you wanna like approach that person, by all means go ahead. But me myself, I will not until I know that person and he or she is open for advices and what kind of advice and stuff like that. So yeah, have I tried the cookie? Oh yeah, these cookies? Yeah, I did. It's Men's cookies, right? Yeah, I don't remember. I think I've tried it before as well. I think it's in TRX or something. So like, yeah, there's this much left. But yeah, I think that should be it for the YouTube part of things. We're gonna go back to like the stories format because there's way too much, and I'm not gonna like make a 40 minutes video. I'm just gonna do this 25 minutes video maximum. So yeah, 12 months suspension. I'm still gonna be training. I am disappointed at myself because I'm the wrong guy, right? I'm the only one who got suspended, so I'm the wrong guy. So I should be disappointed by myself. Everyone else walked free. Everyone else is voted. So see you guys.